here, and we're about to try to make some money tonight. So let's just get going. I was looking at possible gold buys prior to market open. Ideally, this is the ghost pattern that I had working with. This little one waiting for price to push up, retest to break this trend line to give better confirmations for buys as it relates to where we're at right now. A pretty little sensitive area where price is concerned, as yeah, so pretty sensitive area right now based on what price is doing right here. So entry is it's hard to just jump in right now. We'll be looking at getting in some possible trades tonight. See if we get these gold buys running, or if we'll have to adapt to sells, or if the market give any sort of confirmation whatsoever. Hey Deja, how are you? Hope all is well. Good to see you on here as usual. Yeah, so I think we're gonna scalp some buys on gold. Hope you guys are ready. Let me just see right here. 20 pip down here. Alright, I think it's worth the risk. So we're gonna hop in some gold buys. Let's scalp it out. And let's see if we can get our 20 pip, 40 pip off of gold. Alright, let's go. So buys are now active. Oh snap, I didn't share the link. Give me just a minute. Alright, so yeah, that's done. So this is what we're looking at right now. So we're currently pushing up right here. 20 pip is right here. And we have 40 pip being. Alright, so if we get this level holding, this should actually run for intraday setup, but we'll take it a step at a time and just see what price has to offer us right now. So see if we can tap into these wicks over here, back for our 20 pip. So gold buys are in gold buys. Alrighty, so uh thinking of jumping in on some EU sales right now. So I'm gonna do just that. Okay, just use a few pip here, but let's do the appropriate lot size. Um, Alright, so for the person asking about the run through on gold, ideally, um, I'm looking for buys. Any sells would be way below this level. Realize that price went ahead, retested this level, got a nice rejection from here, came down to this level. We rejected this support right here, and currently scalping now to see if we retest this wick or these highs here to maintain that structure. Also have the minor trend line right here, so it is possible that we get a trend line bounce before going up. However, I'm seeing a minor support being held here, so just a matter of waiting to see if it will give us this push now or what price will it do. So in the scalp, looking for some buys on gold to see if we get up to this trend line. So currently that's what we're looking at for gold. Alright, so this one went against us. Yeah, let's see some here. I don't know what's selling. So back to the trend line. Alright, so we're gonna do a total of 3 trades. Let's see if we can possibilitate the sales. This should be a little over 20 pip though. Back to retest this area. Does it seem as if that's what it wants to do? Because the next area is here. This is almost 30 pip, and then down here 50. So let's go for the sell and see if we can recover some losses. If not, then we will just call it a night, not taking more than 3 setups. Not taking more than 3. So gold sells. Target right here for 40 pip. See if we can at least make back that 20 pip just now. looking how the candles are forming here on gold. Seems if it's trying to break above. But let's see. Alright, so we're gonna adjust the stop loss so that if 30 minutes start breaking its own high, less than 20 pip, it will just take us out of the trade. So stop 1980.51. It's looking as if it wants to go bullish, but then I'm expecting a rejection from this level here. Let me just move this just for the sake of better visual. So I'm looking at a possible rejection from this level as a retest, but let's see. So looking at something like this or something to this extent. I need to change the color. Yeah, so looking to see if we get something like So on gold, we're breaking down. If you want to add another position now, you can. In that we respected the structure. We should now go all the way down to 40 pips, recover our loss, and gain 20 additional pips. So we're back in profits. Let's go. To be on the safe side with this gold trade, you can put your stops at break even and let it run. Alright, so if you are in EU, if you're in EU as well, we can adjust our stops as we're running down. Yeah, have you ever swing before? What do you mean, like a swing trade on gold? If that's what you're asking, I do it ever so often. And I'll be doing one this week. I'm going for a swing trade on gold sometime this week. Uh, yeah, that's why I don't trade EU a lot, cause it throws me off when entering lots, cause I'll be using like a 10 lot on GJ or a 10 lot on gold, and then I have to use like 15 or 20 lot on GU, so not GU, on EU. So for that reason, I don't really mess with it because it throws me off. So I just keep it where whatever lot size I use on gold, I just use it on any other pair. Yeah, that's how I do it. It EU, yeah, nah, it's not for me. I like when You enter a trade and that candle just rocks or just shifts and you're either in profit or you're negative, instead of it trying to move an entire football field before you can get 10 pips out of it. I'm not about that life. I'm sorry. I'm not about that life at all. The change from a buy to a sell. Yes, we did, Liz. You don't pay good. No, it doesn't. That's true. King of sculptor. I try. I'm still working on the craft. Still working on the craft. Well, as you got big capital, you can throw a 40 lot on it. No, 40 lot is a regular on gold. I'm just saying, like 40 lot is a regular. I don't swing trade with 40 lots though. No, I will do intraday setups with 40 lots or scalp with 40 lots, but um, no, I wouldn't swing gold with 40 lots. But 40 lots on EU, yeah, cause that's gonna work out to about 20 lots on a regular currency pair or thereabout. But I don't really like it that much, to be honest. I'm 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 more for the adrenaline rush type of thing. You know, I like trades that really move. I trade EU when there's news. So I have red folder news coming up for the US dollar. I'm gonna trade it. I don't really trade it when I have Euro news because I don't really mess with Euro news. But for the US dollar, yeah, once we have US news, I'll trade EU because it's gonna just do a quick run and be done, and that I'll catch. And it's more volatile during during news. Yeah, but gold is real, baby. I'll be doing a swing on gold. So I'll tell y'all before we leave off here, in case I forget. So this trend line at the top, this green trend line here, if price gets to this trend line, breaks this trend line, and retests this trend line, I'm swinging gold all the way back to the highs. Yeah, that's all I'll say. So until then, I missed my move. Oh, hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Can we re-enter gold sell? Well, yeah, you can enter it. No, put your stop right here. It's a bit risky, but yeah, you can enter gold sell looking like this. As I said, it is risky, but you can. Yeah, save stops right here. Yeah. Uh, Miss my move on NZD USD. Oh, that's another bro. What kind of? I don't trade NZD USD no more. I liked it until I realized that it pays like EU, so I don't mess with it. I like how it moves, yes, but I don't like how it pays. Mm-mm. No, I don't. I don't like it. Cause I like to get in and get out. So I go in, I hold a trade for like, except for when I'm swinging. I go in, I get in on a trade for 50 pips, 40 pips, you know. maybe 100 pips. I make my money and I'm gone. You know, NZD, USD, and EU, uh, they're good for swings because without swinging, you're just gonna be in there all day. I can't manage that. It's not for me. It's not how I trade. It's not how I trade. Cause even when it's moving, right? And it's moving good. Even if I try to scale in on it, it's still not gonna be worth it, you know? No. So I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. For Tuesday, for the next session, I'll show the trades. I'll take the trades with you. I'll use, instead of trading view, I'll use my MetaTrader and we'll take the trades so y'all see the trades running. Yeah, I'm done trading for tonight. So, but for Tuesday, I'll leave some room on Tuesday so that we can do it together. Yeah, bro. Gold and GJ are two really good pairs that you can focus on. You can focus on either or you can focus on both. They do pay well, and they move. Hmm, I don't like GJ, but I do trade it from time to time. I like it when, to me, it's clear. It's not always clear for me because sometimes I think it's gonna do this, does the complete opposite. But I do like trading it from time to time. But as y'all know, gold is the baby. So, one other thing that no breadfruit, bro. You don't forget about that breadfruit, huh? Nah, no breadfruit tonight. You're welcome, Mr. D. Um, Negative. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it moves in the same direction as gold. Sometimes it does the opposite. So it's not always the case of, you know, it moving opposite or in complete correlation. You might want to try. You can try it. Yeah, so actually I'm open a spot for probably one or two of you guys on YouTube. Um, I'm having a week down in October, so later this year. I'm having a week where I have a few students that will be available that I'll be accommodating here in Jamaica. So we gonna get one of them villas and we gonna spend a week and we gonna have live trading session, live training session, as well as just chilling, vibing, enjoying the country. So I'll be opening either one way or another. Maybe you do a raffle or something for some of you guys on YouTube because, but I'm finalizing the numbers first because I gotta get a space where we can have like the trading area separate from everything else, so um, accommodation would be on me. I'd take care of that. No entry cost or none of that stuff. Y'all just find yourself there. So I'm working on that, trying to do a full week of just trading stuff and just enjoying life itself. So I'll keep you guys updated on that as I'll be taking one or two persons from YouTube, probably more, depending on the location that I get. Because I want it to be somewhere that's comfortable, somewhere that's beautiful, somewhere that, it's convenient and all of that good stuff. Got pool and, entertainment is close by and all that good stuff. So putting that all together, um, not charging anyone anything, it's just a means of just enjoy trading, giving back, helping to sharpen one another, that type of stuff. So once everything is complete with the planning, I'll share that with you guys as well. He's on that lobster game now, the king of Forex says. So they're on the lobster game. Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys as well, keeping in tune, seeing that notification, hopping on. Really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Big things for sure, you know. I think it'd be awesome as well, just to change it up a bit, you know. I think that'd be good. I mean, I have never met any of my students or anyone that I don't think I've ever met anyone that's on my YouTube live either. Nah, I'm not sure, so I doubt it. So and if it's something that it gets blown up and we have like a whole lot of persons, then may have to reconsider location and just opening it up for whoever wants to come, you know. And wherever we are, it's just us traders, and we just do what we gotta do. It's a kind of you build wealth in life and finances also. Yeah, thanks, man. We all gotta try to make this world a better place, The little, the little that one does really can go a long way with helping others, making an impact, changing a lot of things, Be one of the lucky ones and all that. You like to chop life. I want you to expound a bit on what you mean by chop life. Not sure. It sounds like a little funny term though. Mr. Emmanuel, just expound on that for me. When you say like to chop life, I predict you will have 1.5 million cash in bank around this time next year. I appreciate it, man. This time next year, though. Uh, well, I'll take 1.5 in an account, not all together. Cause this time next year altogether, I'm gonna want more than that. Appreciate it. Yeah, you should definitely get your passport. We have it's I know my frequent persons, I know my new persons. Um you know? So don't worry though. I got you. We're gonna do something. We're don't gonna do something. It's all about making a difference, you know, making a change, all that good stuff. So let's see how it all plays out. But it's on for sure. It's on for sure. It's just a matter of finalizing all the plans, when you want it to be good. Yeah, because I want it to be an experience, something that persons can talk about, something that I can do maybe even 2 times for the year or so, be it the repeat persons or different persons, you know, that type of stuff. Yeah, end the year sounds better. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. No, I've never been to the US. At least not as yet. Not as yet. But I'll be working on it soon. Not as yet. Slowly it'll be impacting the world, but not as yet. Hopefully soon though. Chop life is island life, the best life. You're in prime. Look. Yeah, man. Island life is the life, I mean, once you have, I always say, once you have money, well, you can live anywhere and you can really enjoy anywhere. But in the islands where you have, like less restrictions and all that stuff, and you just need money, especially out here, you just need money. Once you have, and you don't have to be rich, you just need to be able to take care of your responsibilities and have a little thing to, enjoy. And you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Chop life is a Nigerian slang meaning squeezing all pleasures in life. Oh, I see. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nollis is one of those people to get rich and stay low key. Bro, that's me all day, every day. You cannot know if I'm hungry. You cannot know if I'm broke. You cannot know if I have $1 million in my pocket. Nah, you ain't gonna know. And it's because this is me. I'm just low key. I'm just chilled all day, every day. You know, that's just me. That's just me. Listen, everybody at US working hard to go back home to vacay, but you're already home. Enjoy the lobster. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not my dream to live in any other country, to be honest. You know, make the money, travel the world. That's it. Be a prison of nowhere. I love my country. I love what it has to offer. Once you get that money, you're good. You don't need anything else. You know, anywhere you are, as a matter of fact, just once you're able to have the capital, then you'll have the freedom, and then you can just travel. You know, you don't need to be doing it every month or ever so often, but the fact that you can change environment, you know, probably whenever you want, that's pretty dope. You know, you're not confined to one country or one city or state or whatever it is. Nah, that's pretty good. Oh, into the upside. Yeah, yeah. But waiting though. I'm not looking for upside moment unless start closing above one of these zones, breaking this little minor trend line, retesting, then we can say yeah. So, but volume is definitely entering the market. Buy some nice land in Jamaica and build nice house. Get rich. Buy a farm in Jamaica and live off land. Bro, it's how would I put it? It's really something to do. You know what I mean? You have properties here all over. If you're the type of person who loves the city or you love rural areas, whatever you like, you can find it here, and you can have stuff to yourself, just live to yourself if that's what you want. Or if you want busy, then we have busy. A farm is good. Living off a land, and you end up having a better overall life, better health, because now you'll be eating properly and all that good stuff. You know, I'm the type of guy who likes to be out in the rural country aspect, you know, or somewhere tucked away in some mountain or you know, somewhere where you can't just be passing by and see me on my veranda or see me outside. That's my type of vibe. I don't like the city life. No, I don't. I'm just low key, like legit. Some of y'all would know, like cabin. I would live in a cabin in the woods, like no problem. Once I have internet connection to work, or even if I don't have it, and I have to leave there to go to work, I have no problem. I leave my laptop wherever internet is and electricity, and I'd go and I'd share it and then go back home. That's it. I have no problem. I don't even need electricity. You know, it sounds weird, but I'm just that type of guy. The simple life, too much stress in America. They work, you like sleep. Bro, tell me about it. That's why I always try to empower people. Not everyone can be their own boss, but you know, find a way, invest some of that hard-earned money you make so that you don't have to work that much for too long. You know what I'm saying? Try something and do something, you know what I mean? So I'm constantly working on trying to add more to individuals, trying to give more kids. Even right now, I'm thinking of revamping the signal service that I'm doing, and I'm thinking about, even though it's going to create, some lazy persons, I don't mind in the sense because some persons really just can't control themselves, just can't be in the market. You have a lot of persons, you send them a winning signal and they still end up losing money. So I'm thinking long and hard about offering a copy service where I just load up an account and I just trade that account on my term. So if it's one trade for the week, two trade for the week, whatever it is, you sign up, you pay your monthly fee just the same, and you benefit from whatever trades I take. And then I would just stop sending signals. Thinking about it, would be easier on everyone, especially me, because no, I won't have to be looking at the charts whenever I don't want to. I could just look at it during my time, take my setups. So, something I'm thinking about, working it out with my team to see if it makes sense or how we can make it make sense for anyone who would be involved as well. Because the signals, it takes a toll on you. It's a lot of work. Especially how I do it, where I try to give setups like as they pop up. It's a lot of work. You see my watch list, how long it is, and I keep adding and removing pairs. So, something that I'm thinking of. Yeah, Mountain View is where I grew up. Oh, I know Mountain View. Well, it's not an area I'm frequent in, but I've been there a few times. Stayed in um, Rollington Town for some time. Yeah, yeah, Rollington Town. Stayed over there for some time with a friend. I was just visiting, but I don't think I can do Kingston life unless it's the rural country aspect of Kingston. I'm not sure if they have any of that up there. Well, let's can I come to Jamaica meetup too? For sure, for sure. Outside of that meetup, yeah, you can anytime. If you're referring to that meetup, then I'll let you know. Once I'm ready, once I have the details, certain details, finalized for it. On one of the live sessions, I'll just send the link to like a Google form, so you guys can put in some information in there, and we can get the ball rolling from there. I work 78 to 80 hours a week. Jesus. Wow, for minimum wage. That's crazy, yo. S- 70 to 80 hours. So you're doing 2 weeks worth of work within 1 week for minimum wage. You see, it's stories like these or people like you that really make me. It's actually someone who wanted help made me start the actual signal service. Back then it was just completely free. I changed it from being free when persons started to take advantage of the service. But regardless, it's just me trying to help others. That's why I started the signals. That's why I even started mentorship. I had someone literally begged me to mentor them. Like, yo, you have the knowledge and whatever, like, share it. I'm like, it's not my thing, you know? And they were like, yeah, I'll pay you for your time, and you should do this, and you should do that. And there it is. But you can't please everyone. I learned that, but the good in me is gonna want to see me trying to help as much persons as I can. And I don't think that is going to change because that's just who I am. So, uh, I'll continue to do what I can do until I can't do it anymore. That's just how I look at it, you know. Let's see. The low key millionaire with huge lot sizes. Your lot size, your type of lot sizes can literally move mountains. Oh gosh. Listen, I just believe that you wait on an entry and you get that entry. I just think that you shouldn't waste your time with it. Like, yes, risk management is good and should be practiced, but when I look at it, right, I don't talk about risk management in terms of risking a certain percentage of your account. I talk about risk management as it relates to risk to reward. Like, if you want, you know what, I'm not gonna say that. But if you want to risk more than 2% or 5% of your account for a trade, I would say, what is your risk to your reward? You know, you have $1,000 account and you're like, yo, here what? I have this trade. I'm really confident in this trade. If I enter based on where I put my stop loss, I'll be risking $300 in an effort to make $600 or $900. I'm gonna say go for it, you know, because it makes sense. The risk to reward. I don't look at it as percentage because I can't tell you what to use to risk 2% or 1% or whatever. I don't do that. I don't do that. I just wait on my setups, execute heavy on them. So most times I end up closing my position before it hits take profit because the monetary goal has been met, you know, or I'm satisfied with whatever dollar amount that I see. So I don't bother holding to take profit a lot of times, especially if price pulls back where I can scale in and add another position, then that's it. It's game over. Nollis, I don't know you personally, but I can tell you're a kind. So thanks, man. And that's just me, you know. I try to be always different, you know. It's just who I am. It's the part of me. Just send 3 good signals a week and be done with it. Let's work. Yeah, but then I can't bother with persons whining and complaining because they're gonna say, "Oh, you just sent 3 signals for the week," and I just saw one because I was added on this day, or it just got 2, or I didn't get any because I was at work. Bro, it's a lot of work. Trust me, it really is a lot of work, and I don't want to get in the attitude of just sending it and not caring, you know. So I try to send, I won't say as much, but I try to send as much quality signals as I can, so each person can at least make some money. Because sometimes when I send signal, persons are asleep, or they're at work, you know. But it doesn't mean that if you message me that you miss a signal, I'm gonna send one. No. But I try to cater to the masses. So I just do it on my time, and if you were in there, you will figure out what my timing is. So a lot of times it's just like that. But that's the reason why I've been thinking about um doing that copy service, especially to take the load off of me so that I don't have to be looking at the charts so much, because I look at the charts in the night, look at it in the day, because I gotta send setups to these people. Sometimes I set alerts. So as you can see, all the orange ones on my watch list are pending. So waiting for some alerts to be hit, and then I go take a look and send it out. Type it up, send it out, that type of stuff. So it's a task. It's a task, but I enjoy helping. So, and I'm really passionate about it. You know, even have a charity that I operate. So it's something I enjoy doing. Helping, that is. I come to Jamaica and I'm never coming back. Second authorities will have to deport me. Well, we don't deport people unless you come here and you're wreaking havoc. So it's your authority, it's your country they gonna send for you. But nah, we ain't gonna deport nobody. Not like that. Sessions are really therapeutic for me. I'm glad I can do something for you, man. I'm glad. Because even normally we just be having conversations on Zoom. Um, had a few persons on Zoom. I don't know where they went. So I just closed it down and be like, alright, cool. Y'all hop off. That's okay. Um, but I'm here, you know. I actually like conversating with you guys on here. Um, Specifically because I get to learn about you guys. And most of the persons that would join on Zoom, I know I know them, not physically know them, but we communicate a lot, so I would know about them and whatnot. But you guys on YouTube, most times I just know the names, and I can say, okay, this is that person. So I enjoy it though. That's the level I want to reach with trading. I want to take your gold signals. Yeah, you can definitely get there, man. You just keep practicing. I think we're already in some gold cells from last week. Yeah, it's on another chart somewhere. Um, but yeah, you just focus on that. So if you only take gold setups, then that's good. So at least you're not confused by whatever other signals that I'd send. But anyone can reach my level or surpass me. It just takes practice, just takes dedication. You know what I mean? Yep. Three signals and three setups a week, and let them know you would take those setups, but you are currently not in the market. But they're good A plus. Bro, these people will eat you alive. You have no idea. But it's good suggestion, Tom. I mean, but as an individual, it's just gonna feel like I'm shortchanging people. You know, I have an active conscience. So even though I'm not doing anything wrong, it's just gonna feel like I'm shortchanging them because, for example, how I look at it, right? I send a gold trade out and I go in this trade and I hit it and let's say I make $20,000, right? And I'm fine, so I'm done. But then that one trade that I sent, another person only made $20 off of it. You know, I think that not because I made what I wanted it to make, you know, I'm gonna just stop and not care about these persons. You understand? It's just those little things. It's just those little things, like always thinking about the other person, you know. So at the end of the day, I want everyone to win, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying, this might be actually a very good thing to do, cause then it's whatever trade I take that you're gonna take, so it'd be the same as me sending those three setups, you know. And if I scale in on the trade, it's gonna scale in on your account as well. That type of stuff. But still in developmental phase. Haven't really um decided on anything as yet. So still playing around with the idea. Um, yeah, good Lord doesn't give us more than we can handle. Some of us are chosen to carry more than others because we build different. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What is an ideal pip size for $100 con gold? I think you mean ideal lot size. Well, safe, I'd say use 0.05 maximum. That will get you good returns. If you're scalping, you can use 0.10. Yeah, you don't need to go over that. Over that, it's gonna blow your account with one wrong move. Yeah. How long you've been trading, or should I say, stop gambling and learn the craft to become profitable? I would say this year makes 3 years. Yeah. Is it? Hmm. I think so. Yeah. Yes, 2 to 3 years. Yeah, it's not a long time. It's not a long time at all. I'm your ancestral brother from the Atlantic slave trade. that does is send auto fixes. That's your good soul that makes you feel that way, but they can only make what they account will let them in reference to account size and lots. Yeah, that's true. So that's why I said it how I said it. Yeah, but it's all facts. But at the same time, I'm thinking and because I want to do more for me as an individual. I want to be able to offer more just the same, but not everything that's where are my markups. Not everything that's out there, you know what I mean? No. I want to be different. I want to offer something different. I want my branding to be different. Everything. I wonder if we should go for this. I think it's ready to buy. Oh my god. No. I think it's ready to buy. Gold is buy. I told you guys it's ready to buy. Alright, let's move this. And we're gonna go for it. I said it was the last trade, but this one is looking pretty exciting. So we're gonna go for gold buys. If you were stopped out, that's fine. Let's go for gold buys. Yeah, actually conversating with. So we made what 10 pip, almost 20 pip on that one there. All right, we'll take that and let's focus on making some money off of this trade. So 20 pip. This one should run though, guys. Like this buy should run. It really should. So that's 20 pip. Wow, look at that. Wow, we're almost there. 40 pip. And then if we get there, we will see about this high to the left at 80 pip. All right. So let me adjust this and get back to our conversation. I was actually enjoying the conversation, so I'm gonna take another trade. All right. So, hold on. Actually, I didn't remember about this trend line. Well, that's a minor one comparing to this zone. So let's see. All right. Dum 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 dum. Next question. All right. That's where I'm here. I not read that one. That's your good soul. I read that one. Nollis went from 0.01 lot to 30 lot in six in 6 months. Yeah, it's crazy. Actually didn't start with a point zero 0.01 lot though, cause it started with a $200 account. Started with 0.20. As I said, I'm a brave soul. I enjoy taking risks, calculated risks. I'm all for it. So I started off risking it big, knowing that if I lose a trade that's too big, my account is gone. But I was fine with that. I was fine with that. So I'm like, okay, let's go big. We have a saying here, go big or go home, you know? Or um I think you guys have a version that goes by put up or shut up, something to that extent. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. So that's what it is, you know? I don't like I don't like penny lots, don't like micro lots, but everyone is different. I know a lot of persons who can't do a large lot size, like even if they have a funded account that's large, like a $200,000 account, you will not get them place even a two lot on that account. You know, like that's crazy. I'm not that type of guy. I'm like one trade and I'm done. Yeah. Do you trade? Love your patience, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Do you trade funded or personal account? I do both. Right now I have a funded account that I'll be trading. So the one that I said that I'll be trading Tuesday, it's a funded account for a client that I'll be trading. Um, yeah, as you talk about that, so even on that account or on the funded, right? So like a $200,000 account, or better yet, let me bring it up. Someone gave me an account, $100,000 account, and I had a gold trade lined up, and I'm like, okay, this is a trade that I'm gonna use to pass the account, you know. And all I did was I placed one trade, a gold sell, and I got stopped out for 495, and then I entered a gold buy with two positions of 5 lot each, and the account was passed within minutes, or let's just say a few hours, and I'm done. I'm not a penny lot trader. I'm sorry. I risk it, and I don't want to say if it blows, and then it sounds as if I'm not being careful or not being calculative, but I don't believe in you having 20K to make on an account and you're putting in 50 trades, 80 trades, over 100 trades. Like I just don't believe in it. I think you're giving yourself too much work. I think if you focus on your entries, you wait on a particular setup and then you just execute properly. I think that's good. You take five of those or whatever, and you'll be on your way. You know, that's how I look at it. Um, do you remember the very first trade you took when you made your first account? And did you win it? And what was the first pair you took a trade on? The first the first trade, I think it was a GU. I have it. I'd have to search for it because I had screenshot it. Um, but yes, I won that trade. Um, yes, I won that trade. Do you remember the first trade you made on your account? Did you win it? Yeah. Yeah, so I won that trade. And I actually scaled in on it as well. I'll try to find it though. It's if I can. It's a pretty long time, but I can remember it though because what happened is that morning I was trading before going to work, and um, no, it was a gold trade. Yeah, it was a gold trade, and I was messing around. I didn't understand lot sizes fully, and then with the broker I was using, I got 100% um bonus, and the leverage was 1 to 1,000. So I entered with 0.50 lot size on that gold trade, and I made $1,000. And I'm like, wow, look at that. That was my first trade. And I did it again the second day, and then I quit my job. It's not advisable, but that's what I did. All right, so we just secured 20 pips on gold, guys. So 20 pips secured. So the next target would now be 40 pip. All right, so let's see if we get there. Um, let's go back to the keep the questions and comments coming. That's how you're gonna keep me on here. I won't get bored and I won't get sleepy. Um, oh, for everyone here, now let's pass my 100K account. Oh, that's you. Yeah, I was trying to remember where I know the name from, Eternal Life. Yeah. You told me you followed me. Yeah, so that's Mr. Bay. So yeah, his account is the one that I was just talking about. The 100K account with the 3 trades. Yeah, so he sent it to me like let's see the time. He sent it to me 2:41 a.m. And then I sent him a screenshot at 5:31 a.m. with the account being passed. Yeah, so I passed both phases for him. So there's a proof right there, and everything was done. The first one, let me see how many trades. Um, so the first one took a few more trades. Um, yeah, I took a few more trades because I got stopped out on a few based on the entries. But I'm like, just go big, go home. I was using some smaller lot at the time because I normally don't trade 100K account. So I was messing around to see what damage does this lot size do versus this lot size and so forth. So that's actually what I was doing. Um, yeah, let's see. Okay, back to the chat. So you can do a whole class on just managing different accounts. That's a class itself. Yeah, that's for sure. It's something that, you suggested. It's actually a good idea. It's actually a good idea. It's actually a good idea. I think that's something I'm gonna capitalize on. Yeah. I'm waiting for Thursday to make my minimum 5 day trading day. Yeah. Yeah, bro, that's it. Thanks again for trusting me with your journey. I'm really glad that I could have helped. You know, really glad I could have helped. No risk, no reward. That's it. No risk, no reward. I'm sure your phone is full of nothing but screenshots of. Bro, you have no idea. Like, I screenshot everything trading, my alerts, sometimes my charts, running trades, closed trades. Like, someone feels if they want to say something, I want to run them out about something. I just go in and I just be like, yo, look at this. It's there, you know, it's there. Because the other day I was having a conversation with a fellow and he was asking me about the same challenge account, and I was just having a conversation and he was like, um, challenge account or not, what's the most money you ever made for a client? So I'm like, it ranges from 20K, no, I believe from 10K, because 10K is like, um, depending on the firm, that's like for the target for some of the prop firms. So I'm like, anywhere from 10K upwards of $1 million. And he was like, yo, you made $1 million? Man. And then the conversation changed because I guess he thought that I was bragging. And I'm like, no, I made it. And he was like, yo, I don't believe you, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I ain't got nothing to prove to you, but here's what I'm gonna do. And I just sent the screenshot and ended the conversation right then and there, because I ain't got no reason to lie to nobody. You get me? That's just me. If I did something, I'm gonna say I did it, and if I didn't, I'm not gonna say I did. So of course I had an account where trading for someone where in profits it was over $1 million, but that account had large capital, so with large capital you can do large things, let's put it that way. Large capital, you can do large things. So I mean, sometimes you just have to take time with yourself, give yourself a little time, understand what it is that you're dealing with, you know, and just pace yourself, you know. Don't be comparing yourself to anyone. I hear a lot of persons say comparison is really the thief of joy, because you be winning, and because you're comparing yourself to someone else, you can't see, or you don't give yourself the credit to say that, yeah, you're winning or you're doing good. I mean, so try not to compare yourself to anyone. If you're using someone as a role model, um, that's fine. If you're comparing your work to see if it matches up, then that's fine. But don't compare you as an individual to someone else. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't work like that. And that's it. I'm full of good ideas. I got you, brother. Well, let's just say we work on it, and you can get yourself down here, and we can jump into some discussions and see, you know, what can become of it. Uh, let's see, you're becoming the great example for your son and leading him right. Trying to do that for my future fam. Yeah, man, definitely. That's he's my pride and joy, you know, pride and joy all day, every day. So try my best to do all that I can in the best way to nurture him, you know, bring him up in the best possible way that I can, you know. So, yeah, that's the aim. Could you draw a fib on that structure, Nollis? I don't know where you want me to draw the fib. From here to here? A fib from here to here? You're gonna hit TP, or you mean from here to here? Yeah, definitely. Only in competition with yourself. That's the only one that you can make better. You can't make anyone else better. You can only better yourself. So you should only be in competition with yourself. You know? Yeah. From the last low on the left side. So this low. This low to this high. There we go. 78 pullback. That's what you wanted to see based on my screen. Eddie, that's the fib. Yeah, so that's the fib that we're looking at. All right, let's, if that would make sense. Yes, it would make sense. Yes, this fib would make sense. If you're looking at the overall structure from here, then yes, it would make sense. Sorry. If your structure is here, then yes, it does make sense. Ideally, maybe you got on late, but we're looking for buys. Either way, the sales that we were in was just pull back to make back some money for the early entry that we did on the buys. Um, but yeah, that's that. But yeah, that fib would make sense. It's just overall structure. It would be, if you're looking at this, then it would be a case where you'd have pulled the fib from here to here. So it shows better on the 30 minutes time frame, but it's the same fib that you'd pull from here to here. It's the same fib. So I mean, you can use it from there if you like, or the reason I wouldn't pull it from here is because there's a high here. Understand? All in one candle, and I don't like when fib starts and ends with the same candle. So that's why I personally wouldn't put it from here. But where you asked me from this point to this point, that's fine. It's perfectly okay. All right, so you see, look at our entry. It's clean. We got in right at the break above this last 30 minutes candle without looking on the 30 minutes time frame because it all made sense on the 5 minutes time frame. Yep, that's how it goes. So this now, this is a nice entry. So even if you just held for like that 20 pip, you'd have made 20 pip. No easy, no pullback. We just got in and went for our money. So took back what the market took from us. And we got extras. You see, I'm telling you, that's an alert. Alright, let's go look at that alert. USD CHF. I see. Alright, so this is a 4-hour time frame alert. Uh, oh, so not quite. Okay. So yeah, so that's how I set the alerts, and then that's how I go about the alerts, to get the signal out. Let's go for a clean chart, because them charts will confuse you guys. There's way too much going on. So we're back right here. GJ should be selling, but we're gonna remain focused here. All right. Thanks again. You're welcome. My brother is sleepy. Collecting all night. Yeah, this guy is always on fire. God bless. Thanks, Eddie. Welcome. Honest mind, so let me scalp this break and retest and go real quick and make 20K and go back to sleep. Bro, like, it's a thing, cause I set a lot of alerts, especially on gold. So I know where it's at, cause if it hits an alert, right? So when I'm setting an alert, right? So let's say price was here, right? And I am waiting for price to break above, right? I set one alert right here to say double top, and if price was here at the moment, then I'll set one right below it and say, probably like breaking down. Then I'll have one done. I'll level each zone, right? And I'll give it a funny little name, for it to say something. So I don't have to look at it. So if it says in the zone, I know that I can just pull up my MetaTrader and just enter then and there. I don't have to look at the chart because my alert is telling me what's happening. That's how I set alerts. I don't just set it to say crossing trend line, blah blah blah. No, I label it. I click edit on my alerts, and I let it tell a story. Crossing trend line, look for buys. Crossing trend line, look for sells. Um, crossing trend line, get out. Crossing trend line, get in. You know, that type of stuff. My alerts are crazy from time to time. If you weren't sending signals, do you mostly trade London session to make your big gains? I would trade Asian close to London open, so around this time our market open, the beginning of Asian session. I like that trade. Or NYSE open, so like 6 a.m. to like 8:39 a.m. thereabout, and then just be done. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Patience, persistence equals profits. That's it. And place another buy on gold. uh, if you're gonna do a buy, probably do a buy stop at like 1981, 62 or thereabouts. So let it start breaking the high before you take another buy. So 30 minutes close in 5 minutes. Take a buy if the 15 minutes starts breaking above. So once the candle starts breaking above here, these wicks, then you can take another position if you like. But I wouldn't say take it right here. Um, Favorite movie? That's a hard one. I don't really think I have a favorite. It it really depends on my mood, I guess. Um, but I think one of my all-time favorites though is anyone from The Gods Must Be Crazy, especially part two or Yankee Zulu. You know, I love comedy. Um, yeah, I do love comedy. Um, Shutters, no, I don't like it. Too many expletives for me. But it overall it's a good movie. But no, I enjoy The Gods Must Be Crazy. It's a comedy, but it doesn't really have a lot of talk. I don't even remember if they spoke any at all in it. You know, I'm all for laughing and type of stuff. Um, Initial D is another one that I enjoy. But The Gods Must Be Crazy. If you guys haven't watched it before, go and try to find it and watch it. The Gods Must Be Crazy. You can watch any part in it. Or Yankee Zulu. It's some really fun stuff. You'll enjoy yourself. If you're stressed or depressed, I'm telling you, after watching that movie, I'm sure you'll have some relief. For sure, sure, sure. Oh, hey, Christabel. Was wondering where you were. It's good to have you on. It's good to have you on. I like Bashman Granny. Yeah. Well, back then I used to watch like plays that he's in, but no I don't. I find him very distasteful um for right now, so I don't mess with anything that he's a part of. But back then, back then, yes. During that time, yes. As for now, no. Mm-mm, not at all. You say you know the answer, yeah? Let's see. What's the answer? You say you know, or you think you know, but I do for fun. What's the answer? Let's go. Go make consolidate for a little. Call it a night. Take care, everyone. Nice. Big up yourself once again. Yeah, man. Much respect. Much respect, fam. And yeah, it may consolidate for a bit. You know, and break, especially on the lower time frame, you'll see that. But we're not looking at any additional positions. We're just gonna let this one do its thing. Heads back to break even, then that's fine. If it continues running, then that's fine. Throw 30 lots of fun. And I'll show you a 30 lot in about 2 weeks or so. When I have a different account that I'll be trading, I'll be showing you 30, 40, 50 lots. Then hopefully you won't get scared. Um, Maybe even more, but we'll see. But as for what I'll be doing tomorrow, on Tuesday and such, no, we can't do 50 on that one. Mm-mm. All right. Love the way you trade. It's just free, no worries. Always another trade. Yeah, yeah. That's how you gotta look at it. Everything is better when you look at it that way, you know? Makes a whole lot more sense. If it's not working out for you, then you just leave it alone, and you just wait. Yeah. Which prefer I'm still struggling to decide. Um, so Cristobal, he used my Forex funds. Yeah, that's the one that he used. My Forex funds. A 30 lot size anxiety is gonna kill me. Nah, it ain't no anxiety. I mean, come on, you're trading like a 250K account or like a 500K account. Like 30 lots, 30 lots is nothing. 30 lots is a lot on a 200K account. Cause I don't think I would do that, you know. But I would do 20 for sure, and I do 10. Um, but trading large accounts, 500K upwards, or you have like $1 million account, then 30 lots is small. You gotta use like 50 lots to really get stuff moving, and 100 lot, you know? Yeah, you can't be scared. Once your account has the capital, then don't be scared to use the lot size. That's how it is. That's how it works. Prop firms offer one challenge phase and profit split in. Hold on. Prop firms offer one challenge phase and profit split in challenge phases. Um, the firms that offer the one challenge phase, they normally have like a very tight drawdown limit on it. So like for 100K account, you'd probably get something like $3,000 as max loss to make $10,000. Yeah. Um, yeah. But I'm gonna show you guys one of these days. Not encouraging over risking, but we're gonna walk it through and explain with a visual so that you can see what I'm saying being played out in action in front of you. Yeah. Uh, what's your Twitter, bro? I'm on Twitter, but I don't think I know how to use Twitter. Um, yeah, so I don't really use it. It's at Nollis the trader though. Um, that's Twitter, that's IG, that's what's that thing? TikTok? Yeah, it's at Nollis the trader. I use the same name right across all platforms. Yeah, but I'm not really a Twitter fan. I have a page, but sounds away, but I don't know how to use it. Or let's say I didn't take the time out to understand how to use it. Yeah. So yeah, I know a lot of persons on it and use it and love it and all that good stuff, but not me. Didn't take that time out to know how to do all of that. Um, oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I definitely hold. I mean, there are certain things that I can't teach out live here, but little stuff that I can pour into you guys to help to make your trades better. Then it's no problem. It's a no-brainer, really. Legit. At the end of the day, I want everyone to be making money. Oh my. Alright, sorry. This is for the signals group. Ooh. Mm. Alright, let me update these guys. Alright, so this on screen here, this is a trade that I sent to the signals group. Um, it is at a point where you could possibly enter, but you may have a wide stop loss. Like a 40 pip stop loss from here. If it's okay with you, then you can enter it, because this is going to be a long-term trade. This is going to be a long-term trade, so I'm selling it, hopefully all the way down to this trend line. So, in case you guys trade AUD this is a free trade y'all can take advantage of. If you enter here, stops at right above here, stops at 89, 880. You can target anywhere down here. You can target here for 80 pip, target here for 180 pip, depending on what you want to go for. So this is a free trade in case you want to take it. That's a free trade, absolutely free. Bum bum bum. Have you ever heard of the 5%ers prop firm? Profit target is 8%. The first step with a minimum of 3 trading days. I haven't traded with them before. No. But that sounds okay, I guess. Yeah. Bro, you work trade trading view like a mad scientist. What you say you can't work Twitter. That's funny. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just, you know, the fact that trading view is just my thing, you know? It's just my game. I just didn't take the time. Honestly, I know I just don't take the time out to really dig into Twitter to understand it. Yeah, let's just put it that way. Um, spend the whole weekend comparing those prop firms. All right, so let me tell you, when you're looking for prop firms, you really just want to see, mainly for me, is the drawdown, because not just the number or percentage or the max loss, because what happens is some prop firms, they calculate drawdown based on profits made as well. So, for example, if you're to make $10,000 and you make $9,000, right, and you can only lose $5,000 from that $9,000 that you made, you still can only lose $5,000. To me, that's madness because the starting capital is $100,000 and you say I cannot lose $5,000. Therefore, once the balance is above $95,000, I should be fine. I can't make $99,000 and then lose $5,000 and you're gonna tell me that the account breached max loss. That's craziness. So that's something that I look for. Um, and then I don't really get worked up with minimum days. I mean, yes, it's good to have little or no minimum days, but I'm more so hooked on how they manage that aspect of it. You know, the loss, the max loss, and all them stuff. I'm more concerned about that and the profit splits. But don't get confused because there's a whole lot of prop firms out there. So don't get hung up on that. Nollis, I'll tag you with all the new props so you can check them out and see if you like. Bro, why you to say you in Florida? You see? I don't even know. I can't say. Maybe I was using VPN when I signed up or something. I don't know. I got no idea, bro. I don't even remember when I created it or if I was the one who created it or nothing of the sort. Yeah, I'm gonna line this cap up for bro. For real. Yo, it makes sense. Honestly, it does. 'Cause right now I'm putting together something where I'm gonna be trading some prop firm for some persons, but we're looking to go with $1 million accounts. You know, sounds a lot, but it's just I think it's like $3,000 to get one of those accounts. You know, um, that's just something that I'm experimenting as well. But outside of that, I prefer the 200K accounts, but I'll trade a 100K account, no problem. But I don't go below that because it makes no sense. The type of trader that I am, I just won't know what to do. And I'm being honest. What lot size do you use on swing trades? It depends on the account balance. It depends on the account balance. I don't limit myself though. So, and again, it depends on my entry. Because if I'm doing a swing trade where it's just a swing trade based on the fact that I'll be holding it for a few days or maybe weeks, if that's the reason why I classify it as a swing trade, then I enter with a large lots and then I just let it run. But normally I tend to do like half or a third of my normal lot size for swing trades. Half for currency pairs, and sometimes I do a third if it's on gold for the entry, but I end up adding the full position because then I'll just be scaling in as it goes along. Yeah, some count floating drawdown in the percentage of the total drawdown, whether that 8 or 10. Yeah, I don't like that. If I make if I make $9,000, I should be able to lose all that $9,000 without it affecting my overall loss. because that's not a part of the capital that you gave me. That's a part of the profits. So for that one, that's why I want to use certain prop firms. Because just in the event, because sometimes you'll be up on the account and you want to, close out the account right now with a big, nice big trade, and you enter with a nice lot size because now you have that extra balance in the account as a cushion. So you just go ahead and enter with a large lot size, and you should be able to say, okay, you're treating it as if it's a running capital, like equity, because you close it and it's now added to your capital. So therefore, you can risk all of that on a trade, you know, without having to worry about anything. So I'm a bit peculiar with prop firms for that reason. All right, so anyone took the AUDJPY cells or taking it so I can change the screen and let me know. Let me know if anyone took it or taking it. Alright, so we got stopped out at break even after hitting 20 pips on this one. So for right now, it's not behaving how I want it to. Um, I mean, I already passed it 3 trades. Marker. Well, I want to leave you guys with something. So, let's see. I'm all for buys on gold. Like, I'm all for buys on gold. It can sell, but I'm not interested in that. So, what I'm gonna leave you with is this buy. Stops below this last low on gold. So, we've reached our limit for trades, but I'm gonna leave you guys with this one. And let me just see right here. All right, so buys are in place. First take profit. All right, at this high, it is above 20 pip. Yes, it is. 20 pip is right here. No, 20 pip is right here. All right. So this is our scalp. So should this level hold and we continue to break above, the next once we break this, let me move this. Once you get a break of this trend line, then you can continue holding. So we'd be looking at something to the extent of this. For gold, you can bring it up to this level at first and see. So 1997, 1997 even. So I can bring it there. Oh wow, that's like 182 pip. All right, so that's what you're looking at if gold holds above this area. I'm really not looking at sales, and I don't see a lot of room to adapt to anything because if it breaks below here, then I'm not really looking for it to pass this trend line, um, which would just be a bonus to continue up. But this trend line here is key. This green trend line from the 30 minutes to 1 hour time frame, it's a key trend line to keep watch on. So we'd want to see it break above. Now if it breaks above and then gives you a retest of the trend line at the top of this zone to retest this zone as well, then at that time you can look to add um, positions. I haven't finalized the date for the workshop. I'm Tuesday. I'll send it out. I'll send the form out for persons interested on here on Tuesday. Christabel, you can just send me a message on Telegram and I'll send you the form to fill it out. But this is what we're looking at for gold. So keep this in mind. Trade responsibly and let's make some money. Thank you guys once again for joining on. To have a lovely rest of your day now. We will be in touch.